Hi, this is a video on a few things to watch when you're changing the alternator on an R50 Mini. And this one, the battery was discharging after about 2 days of being left, and the auto electrician diagnosed it was a faulty diode. So I decided to replace the alternator. First thing to do is make sure you get the right one. There's 3 different types. There's the 105, there's the 100, there's the 110. And are further complicated by the fact that some of them have 2 pins, some have 3, so make sure you get the right ones. They're usually all made in China, different grades, different quality. The one I got was a Febi, and that was £129, but you can get cheaper ones. There's various ways of doing this, depending on who you believe. The manual says to take out all the air intake system, all of this, then you can get into the alternator. Other views are you take the front end off. In my case, I decided to take the front end off. Now I noticed this car had been losing some coolant over the months. So when I got the front end off, the radiator had a leak at the bottom. You can see it there. I didn't have time to work out where it was coming from, so I thought I'll just take the radiator out and get a new one. So I did. And the great thing about doing that is once all this is all out, you've got great access to the alternator. So the alternator took just about 10 minutes to replace. So if you're considering doing this job, take out the radiator. It doesn't take you very long. So it all went back on, but the main problem I had was getting fluid back into her. It was very difficult. There was such a massive airlock. I just couldn't get any more than 2 litres of fluid into her. So what I did was I undid this, quite easily done, and injected antifreeze directly into the radiator. And that got rid of the airlock pretty quickly. So if you are refilling it with antifreeze and you can't get rid of the airlock, rather than play around with these things, just take this off and inject antifreeze directly into it. Okay, so the job's done. The heater's working very well now. It shows I've got no airlocks and all's fine.